Never forget, as I walk into the night, that inside me, deep in the unknown caverns of my being, inside my being, where my heart and soul is still me, that to touch my hand, caress my face, to look into my eyes and see me, you will never lose me, or I you. Oh, my daughter, how you watch me with such pity as I wander through your house. It hurts me to see you hurt because of me, but there is nothing I can do. My mind is horribly under siege, trying to stay alive each day, each hour, each moment. There is nothing I can do as I move closer to the night.
Mama, it's so difficult as I watch time take you away. Each day that goes by, my pain grows for you, and I wonder, what will tomorrow be like? Where will you be in a week, a month, a year from now? Where will you be, Mama?
Sometimes the way you look at me, the way you stare at me, I can tell that you see a stranger, disassembling and unresponsive, a shell of who I used to be. I don't blame you for feeling the way you do. I know I'm not the same anymore. After all, I can't even hold a glass up to my mouth. I eat like a child, with my fingers. And when I try to help around the house, I do things that are out of the ordinary, even though I believe I'm helping. But I'm not, am I? And oh yes, I wear diapers now because I can't be me anymore. No, I'm not the same anymore, but remember me as I was, not as I am. Be patient with me and continue to show me your love. I know I'm always falling asleep. I want to stay awake because it makes me feel good when I see you. But then sometimes when I see you, I don't know you. And yet you are my daughter who genuinely loves me, and you show it, and I can feel it deep inside.
How you doing, Mama? You know, I've been thinking about all the things you've always done for me. All the campfire girls that you ran their meetings and slumber parties that you did. Music lessons. You took good care of me, Mama. And I know it's hard not to be able to do all those things now. But I remember them. And I know they're still part of who you are. And I just want you to know that I love you. I think you're wonderful. I think you're wonderful. And I love you, Mama. And I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. Strange as it may seem, sometimes when I sit quietly with you and look into your eyes, really look into your eyes, it's as if I hear you speaking to me. Somehow it makes me feel good, Mama.
Oh, Jenny, I love you even though I can't tell you or say the words. My heart and soul say them for me. Sometimes I remember how tiny you were, and I remember singing you to sleep. Na, 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 go to sleep, my little girl. Oh, God, must I go back to this horror that's taking everything away, everything I was, everything? I see the night coming closer, and I can't stop the night. Jenny, don't stop loving me. The days ahead are clouded with fear and uncertainty. I see it in your eyes, but remember that each day for me is a struggle, and your love and care is a blessing for me.
There's days I can handle you, and then there's days I just can't. It's too difficult. Sometimes I even hate you for being like this. I just want it to go away. I want you back, Mama. But it doesn't make any difference what I want. It's just the way it is. I know I told Mama I would never place her in a care facility of any kind, but this dreaded disease has changed all that. I'm totally worn out, physically, emotionally. I can't do it anymore. If I put her in a care facility, will she somehow know that she's in a different place and think I've abandoned her? Oh God, I hope not. I'll visit as much as I can. Maybe I can be a better daughter to her there than I can at home.
My dear daughter, always remember, as I walk into the night, that inside me, deep in the unknown caverns of my being, inside my being, where my heart and soul is still me, that to touch my hand, to caress my face, to look into my eyes and see me, you will never lose me, or I you.
I try to spend as much time with Mama now as I can. It does seem to be somewhat easier for me emotionally and physically, but it's still not easy.
I watch the visitors now, some with children in hand, as they walk past me to others who, like me, wait. I like watching the children. They look into my eyes, and I in theirs. I was young once, just like her, small, just like her. And I had a doll. Her name was Lorelei, pretty little Lorelei. People here are friendly. They smile at me. I want to smile back, but I can't. I can't anymore.
The staff does a good job taking care of Mama, but I know all too well that she'll never leave here. This disease will have its way, and on its own terms. So I'll give her as much time as I can and just love her. Somehow I believe she knows. Somehow I believe I reach her deep inside. Hard to explain. It's just that something between her and me.
I don't know her. They say it's me, and that I'm pretty, and that I need to understand that it's me. But I don't know how to understand. The days, they come and go, and I wait. Visitors sometimes bring me books and flowers. I can't read anymore, but I like looking at the flowers. I like to feel them. They're soft and pretty. I don't know the visitors. I don't remember them. But there is someone who comes to see me more than the others. She calls me Mama. I like it when she calls me Mama and tells me she loves me. She's so familiar. I feel good inside when she's here.
It's a nice place here, Mama. They have lots of flowers like you love. I've been thinking about all the stories you've always told me about when you were a little girl. How you'd climb up on the cliff above your ranch, and the wind would blow through your hair, and you'd wish you had a friend. You didn't have any sisters, and your brother wasn't always nice to you. Remember? I remember you telling me that your granny loved music, so you learned how to play the accordion. My favorite story of all was the story about the rabbits. Your dad and your brother had corralled a bunch of wild rabbits because they kept getting into the garden. And you thought it was terrible they were going to kill all those rabbits. So you went to your dad and asked him if he'd let them go. He just laughed. So you went out late at night and lifted the latch and set all those rabbits free. And you thought they'd be so grateful for giving their freedoms, but instead they ran right over the top of you and scratched you all up. Remember? Do you remember, Mama?
I remember.
I'm so glad. It's good to remember. I remember too, Mama. I remember everything you've ever taught me. And all the things that make you who you are, I remember. I love you, Mama. It's been a good day today, Mama. Good day. So let's get you into bed, because I know you're tired. I remember all the times you used to tuck us into bed. A lot of times. And every night, you'd sit by us and you'd say, "Tell me the best thing about your day." And you'd always sing to us. Remember?
No. I thought it would bring back a good memory for Mama if I sang the Nana song she used to sing to me when I was small. But as I was singing, I felt as if she was trying to tell me something. It was that strange feeling between her and me when we would somehow connect without saying a word. It was a good feeling. But this time it was as if I felt as if she was trying to say goodbye.
You know, it was the best part of the day for me, Mama. Just to see your smile. And you'd always kiss us 3 times and tell us to stay in bed and sleep all night long. I have to go away for a few days. When I come back, I'll bring some flowers and we'll go through your books. And in the meantime, they'll take good care of you here, okay? So you sleep tonight. You sleep tonight, and I'll see you soon. Good night, Mama. I love you, Mama. Know that I love you.
The time is here where the night touches me, and I touch the night. The infinite moment that only I know, making my way somewhere that matters only to me. You have been a blessing, Jenny. You treated me with love and respect when I was at a loss to find the words. Your heart said them for me. You kept my heart and soul alive when all else was gone. And somehow you seemed to know that inside me, deep in the unknown caverns of my being, inside my being, where my heart and soul was still me, that to touch my hand, caress my face, to look into my eyes and see me, you never lost me, or I you.